Hi everyone, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk and welcome to number 3 of my Sale-A-Bration week. Now today what I'm going to actually make is, it's a box which holds 3x3 note cards and envelopes as well. Now you may remember just a few days ago I made this box here, which was for some little treats that I made. Now I thought, oh, this would be ideal if we, changed the measurements to hold some cards. I thought it would be a different kind of little note card box, so that's what we're going to make. I don't have a sample because I've made 2 and I kept getting the measurement wrong and I've wasted so much cards, so it's all right now. I know what I need, so we'll just crack on and make it now. So for this you were going to need 3 pieces of cardstock. You need 2 for your little boxes, which both need to measure 4 1/4 by 9 inches. You need 1 piece for the wrap of the box to close it, which needs to measure 11 3/4 by 3 3/8 of an inch. And the DSP I'm using is obviously the free Sale-A-Bration. You need 2 pieces measuring 3 1/4 by 3 1/8, 1 piece measuring 3 1/4 by 2 inches, and 1 measuring 3 1/4 by 7/8 of an inch. Now I've already gone ahead and made the note cards because they're pretty simple. So I've made 4, but I think you could easily get another 1, maybe 2 in there. So all I've done is I've just took some different colours of card. The card measures 6 inches by 3, and I've just cut some DSP to 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, same as the inside. And I've just used the decorative label punch, but the sentiment I've used is from the Lift Me Up stamp set, which I know that's not Sale-A-Bration, but you could use Sale-A-Bration stamp set for that. So that's what I've made. And the envelopes, I just followed the envelope punch board for a 3x3 envelope, which I've also made that out of the same designer series paper. So that's our cute little cards. And this time I'm going to use this stamp set, Make a Medallion Sale-A-Bration, and all I'm going to be using is the friend from this one, okay, because there isn't really much stamping to do on this project. So enough waffle, let's get cracking. So take your 2 pieces that you need for your box, and we are going to score them both exactly the same. So pop them in on the long side, and you need to score at 1 inch, 4 1/4 inches, 5 1/4 inches, and 8 1/2 inches. Turn it to the short side and you need to score at 3 1/4. Okay, so that's what you should have. Same with the other one. 1 inch, 4 1/4, 5 1/4, and 8 1/2. Turn to the short side and score at 3 1/4 inches. Now your long piece measuring 11 3/4 by 3 3/8, pop that on the long side and score it at 1 inch, 3 1/8, 6 3/8, and 8 1/2 inches. And that's it for the scoring. Okay, so we're going to start and pop our boxes together. So just fold and burnish. And take your scissors, and you've got a small little rectangle on the bottom right. Just snip that away and then just cut up these score lines here. Take a little notch out of there and there, and do the same with this end one here. Okay, do the same with the next one. And we're just going to trim that again. And I've just realised I don't think I've cut any DSP for the front of my little boxes on the inside, so I think we're going to have to quickly do that now because I'm sure I forgot to do it. So you will need another 2 pieces of DSP measuring 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So I'm just going to see what I've got left. And we're going to have a different design on because I haven't got any of the other paper left now. So I think we'll go for this one. So 3 1/8. And then we need 2, so 3 1/8, 3 1/8. And I think what we'll do is we'll stick these on the front of our box first, because if I can find, yeah, there it is, because I want to punch a little finger hole in just to help me get the cards out better. So we want the seam at the back, so that's going to be the front. So pop our paper on there. Okay, and then same with the other bit. Pop this on here. And then you can take your 1-inch circle punch, and we're just going to punch a little finger hole there we go. And then I've got some double-sided tape which we just need to pop down here. and pop our little box together. There we go. And then I want a piece of tape just on here. Like so. There's one little box done. Do the same with the other one. Stuck that the wrong way, haven't I? I always do that. Never mind. Ah, no. Stick it that way. It'll make the card stick to the bottom. Right. There we go. There's our two cute little boxes. Now, if we move on to our wrap, we're just going to fold and burnish. And the small little section here is going to be the front of the box because it's going to fold up like this, okay? So I want to round the corners on these bits here and take our DSP. So that will be the front of our little box. So I want a piece on here like so. Like that. Then I've got a piece for the top. And then this little piece here, I'll have to round the corners as well. And that bit will go on there. And then I've also cut a piece for the back. I mean, you know, you don't need to if you don't want to, but I'm going to pop a piece on the back as well. There we go, and I think that looks really, really pretty, really does. So what we need to do now is our boxes are going to go in like this, just like the other one, and then they're going to fold up and they'll both sit in there like that. So we need to put some tape on the back of the two boxes to secure them to the piece of card. So I'm just going to put a few pieces of tape on them. And I think this makes a lovely little gift for a friend, or, you know, anybody really, but it does make a really pretty little gift, I think. And I think it's a bit of an unusual type of box as well. Okay, so last piece of tape, and then we're just going to peel the backs off our tape and stick our little box in. Okay, so you need to make sure you don't put it over the bottom score line, and there should just be a really small little gap on either side of the box, like so. And then the next one, and that one will go this way, and again, don't cover the score line or it won't close. And then you can just press them down with your bone folder, and then with a bit of luck, yay, it works. There we go, really cute little box. I love it. So I've got my little cards and envelopes. So we have 4 cards and 4 envelopes, and like I say, I really think you can probably fit at least 2 more in. I mean, you know, there's still room there. And the little cards, yeah, definitely you could easily make 6. You know, it would easily fit 6 in there. I just love this little box, it's so cute. And then what I've got is some Calypso Coral Baker's Twine. And I mean, you could use the Sale-A-Bration free ribbon, but I wanted to use some of this, and I'm just going to use this to keep our little box closed. So I'm going to cut some off, and then we're going to tie it in a little bow. Yeah, I love this, it's fantastic. I think it's definitely a, you know, an unusual and different little box to give note cards in. I mean, you need to tie it quite tight, so I haven't tied mine tight enough, but it'll be okay for now. So I'm just going to trim some off. Where's that end gone? There it is. It's just so sweet, I love it. And then the little sentiment, which I said was thanks, I'm just going to get a little scrap of Whisper White and some Night of Navy ink. Sorry, I mean, I said it was friend, not thanks. I'm just going to stamp this out and stamp it on there. And I've got the classic label punch, and I'm just going to punch it out like so, and just grab a little glue dot and I'm just going to pop it. Where should we have it? Yeah, we'll have it just there. And I think we just need some kind of little, I'm going to use a Peekaboo Peach little heart. I love these little hearts. And we're just going to pop that there. And I think you'll agree, that is fabulous. Absolutely love it. Like I say, just tie your twine tighter or whatever you want to use. The Sale-A-Bration ribbon would look beautiful. But yeah, I love it. I mean, it's a really chunky little box as well. But I just think it's so cool when it opens up. Cards, little note cards, little envelopes, and you could even, if you wanted to, you could cut or punch a little hole in there, put window sheet in, or just put a little sentiment on or something. You know, you could do loads of stuff with it. But yeah, I really like it. So I hope you've enjoyed number 3 of Sale-A-Bration Week, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another project. So take care and bye for now.